Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Heat hosting the Hornets, and the Heat are 5.5-point home favorites. The over-unders at 241.5. The Hornets are plus 180 on the money line, and the Heat are minus 218. Now, these are the overnight odds. They will change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. Head-to-head, the Heat are 8-2 against the Hornets in their last 10 meetings. The Heat have beaten the Hornets the last 2 times they've played them. The home team is 5-5. The favorite is 5-5 against the spread. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The overs hit in their last 2 meetings. The under is 7-3 in their last 10 games, and at 241.5, there has been one. I figured the under would be 9-1. The one game that went over was the game they played earlier this year, where the Heat crushed the Hornets 144-117. Lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be, now bear with me, and please don't come for me if someone doesn't play. The NBA is awful when it comes to confirming lineups, especially in this little bullshit tournament that they have going on, that they thought it would be a good idea to try to get the players to play, and it's backfired epically. It's supposed to be Ball, Sexton, Knupel, Bridges, and Kalkbrenner. Sexton is listed as probable with the neck strain, and LaMelo questionable with the right ankle injury. There's always something surrounding that ankle. And then for the Heat, Mitchell, Powell, Larson, Wiggins, and Ware. Lineups have not been confirmed. That's just who's supposed to be there. And they seriously, with all the money that they have, how someone has not come up with the design for someone's foot, like for their sneaker, where it's a mold of their actual foot, and then they just put that on, and that's designed specifically for them so that this doesn't continue to keep happening. Just like its own, like you have arches in your shoe, why they don't do that for the players, don't know. Not the ones that they mass produce, but the ones specifically for them. The Hornets are 3-5 against overall. They're 4-4 against the spread. The over/under is 4-4, and they're 1-3 on the road. The Heat are 4-4. They're 5-3 against the spread. The over is 5-3 in the games in which they've played, and they are 2-0 at home. The Hornets are 1-4 in their last 5. The game they won was the game they covered. 230, 227, 229, 228. 16-point loss to the Magic, 17-point loss to the T-Wolves, 23-point win over the Jazz, and then a 4-point loss to the Pelicans. For the Heat, 1-3 in their last 4. The game they won was the game they covered. Granted, they had a tougher opponent in all of the games they played. They were on the road. 6-point loss to the Spurs, 10-point loss to the Lakers, then a 1-point win over the Clippers with a buzzer beater, and then a 10-point loss to the Nuggets. All of those games that I just said, they were all on the road, and pretty much all of those teams are probably going to make the playoffs this year. So not necessarily an easy slate for anyone. The Hornets are outscoring the Heat. It's just when they play them, they don't show up. I am going to take the Heat on the money line. I'll take the Hornets getting the points because maybe this game will be a little bit closer, but I'm going to go over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.